Greetings, beloved brothers and sisters. When you have a body, the brain is organized in such a way to respond to stimuli. While it is an illusion that the stimuli comes from outside of you, the experience is one in which the brain is bombarded with all kinds of inputs from the senses. And as such, to make sense of any of it, it has to filter out a great deal of information. But like listening to every radio station at the same time would be unworkable. It's necessary to focus on one thing and put the other things aside. Unfortunately, this process tends to greatly limit your understanding of what it is you're actually seeing or hearing. It's only natural that after a while, you get a quick take on someone just from how they look, what they said. And that's applied to your basic sense of safety and survival. And the distinctions that you make ostensibly keep you safe. So when you hear that a person is a big supporter of a particular political figure, that's all you need to know. The tendency is to think you know everything about that person now by who they tend to vote for. And it really doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum they're on. The tendency is to think that you know what you're seeing. This dear one has spent over 40 years dealing with different people and different personalities in the mode of therapy. And is continually fascinated by how little of the personality we really have access to. He has a picture in his mind that personality is like a tennis ball that someone threw in a swimming pool. The tennis ball floats and bobs to the top and settles down. And eventually all you see on the surface of the water is this little circle, a little part of the tennis ball. And if that tennis ball is lodged over in a corner or doesn't get moved around very much, kind of gets crusty around the edge of that circle. And you think you know what a tennis ball is because you can see it in the water there, but really all you're seeing is that little circle. And sometimes his job comes down to what does it take to shift that tennis ball around, to expose what's under the surface, bring to the sunlight that which is formerly hidden. Try to think of the people that you know, that you're pretty sure you know what they're like and what their values are and what they believe. And consider that you might just be seeing that little edge of the tennis ball, that over 90% of them is hidden from you and might very much surprise you were the wind to shift and the tennis ball would expose some other aspect of them that you didn't know existed. And you wouldn't know depending on how your brain filters things out. So I ask you to reconsider what you think you know about people and who you think they are. Very often, the grumpiest old person may surprise you if you let them take care of a pet. Some aspect of their personality comes out, which is loving and caring and sensitive and considerate and tender and kind and conscious and understanding, things that you never thought they were capable of in their interactions with other humans. But this little pet brings forth something that may very much surprise you. Maybe you're surprised yourself at how you feel around your pets or around a grandchild. The tennis ball shifts and comes into the sunlight. This is part of the sacred purpose of pets and things that take you outside of your usual mode of adapting. Allow people to surprise you. See more in them than they are currently showing you. And they may show you more. Find what you have in common with them rather than what separates you. You all have love in common. People you disagree with love their children very much. And just because they didn't vote the way you voted doesn't mean they don't love their country or that other people don't love theirs. If you look for it, you will find it. If you speak to that part of them that's connecting with you, you will find it. And in that way, you will make your life the safe place that it really is. Connection does that. Let yourself connect on the level you can. And if possible, break bread with people who are not like you and find out how much like you they really are. That's what love does. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.